Good afternoon out there, everybody. Alan D9J Sports. We're right back at it with another show. Hey, we've got a good one lined up for you. The National Football League. It won't be long before it rolls out and the season starts. And today, we're going to be talking about quarterbacks, the top quarterbacks in the National Football League. Oh, yeah, it won't be long. So, hey, let's jump right into this thing. The National Football League. Winning the Super Bowl, yeah, that counts. In football, in professional football, that's what quarterbacks and their legacy is based on. So before you jump into the comments and start talking about, oh, it's a team sport when I start giving you some of the people, well, basing what in National Football League, quarterbacks are based on how many championships they win and can they get the job done. And even if they can get their team to the Super Bowl. So, when saying that, I'm going to tell you right now, unless you've lived under a rock or something, or you just have your own agenda, the best quarterback in the National Football League is Patrick Mahomes. It's Patrick Mahomes, and it ain't even close. So, that for me, you should know right now. He's won so much in such a short period of time, you know, that after you win so much, people want to treat you like you're the villain. They want to put him on the back burner. But Patrick Mahomes gets the job done. And you can best believe when this season starts, he's going to be hungry to recover from that episode that they had in the Super Bowl when they were hammering on him. Next up on my list here at D9J Sports, I'm going with JALEN Hurst. Oh, stop the presses. I'm going with JALEN Hurst. And the reason I'm going with JALEN Hurst is exactly what I told you to start this off. It's about winning in the playoffs and winning, getting to the Super Bowl. JALEN Hurst also hasn't been playing in the National Football League for 4 or 5 years, but JALEN Hurst has got his team to the Super Bowl twice. He's 1-1. He's a Super Bowl MVP and fell short too. And he won his Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes. He lost his Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes. And let's be honest, he outplayed Patrick Mahomes in both of those Super Bowls. So you can sit up and you can come up with all these other names, and we're going to get into them. Number 1 and number 2 on my list, Patrick Mahomes and JALEN Hurst. Number 3 on the list, for me, it's going to be Matthew Stafford. It's going to be Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford has won a Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford is a gunslinger. He done everything he could do to get the Detroit Lions to the Super Bowl, but he didn't. But as soon as he got out, you saw what he done. He won him a Super Bowl. And that's what it's about for me. It's about winning the Super Bowl. I'm not talking about no regular season stuff, man, because regular season, that's for the second and third place people, or the third and fourth place people. That's what that's about. Putting up all those numbers in the regular season and you can't get the job done in the playoffs or getting to the Super Bowl. Let's be honest. The greatest quarterback of all times, in my opinion, arguably, is Tom Brady. But damn, I don't know. I mean, Joe Montana, man. Joe Montana. Those quarterbacks right there got the job done. You see all the time where quarterbacks would go out and they would pass for more yards than Joe Montana, i.e. Dan Marino. But do you think Dan Marino was a better quarterback than Joe Montana? You see quarterbacks all the time pass for more yards than Tom Brady. And before you go into Tom Brady had teams, well, what? I don't want to hear that. Tom Brady got the job done 7 times. 7 times. But let's stay back into this modern era. Next up on my list, I'm going with Joe Burrows. I'm going with Joe Burrows because he's another one. Although he's been injury prone, Joe Burrows has got his team to the Super Bowl. They didn't win it, but he got his team to the Super Bowl. See, that's what it's about. All this stuff about, oh, he got MVP. Well, next up on the list, I'm going to put Lamar Jackson. I'm going to put Lamar Jackson up on the list above Josh Allen. Because Josh Allen got 1 MVP, Lamar Jackson got his MVPs, and you can't tell me right now that either one of them, apples and oranges. But I'm going with Lamar Jackson to be above Josh Allen. So we don't want to hear the Tracy McGrady thing here in the National Football League about if he would have had Shaq's the players Kobe had, he would have won it. Nobody wants to hear that, man. Nobody wants to hear that. Okay, and definitely in the National Football League, we do not want to hear it. Next up on the list, man, I'm gonna go with. I mean, it's hard not to go with Jared Goff. I don't even know if I should put Jared Goff below Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson because he has led his team to the Super Bowl. That's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. It's about winning the Super Bowl. So you're going to hear all these guys get on TV, guys and girls, get on TV, and because they played in the National Football League, they want us to think that they're 100% right about who. It's just their opinion, man. It's just their opinion. But some of the idiotic things to leave JALEN Hurst off of the list, that don't make no sense. That doesn't make any sense. And to pick Josh Allen as the best quarterback in the National Football League, he don't have a Super Bowl. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. So for me, those are my top picks. Those are my top picks. Down in the bottom, I don't want to call it the bottom, but I will tell you that injuries have limited Dak Prescott from not being up there with Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, right now in the National Football League, he's a top 10 quarterback. Now I know everybody's going to start talking about the young man Jaden Daniels out there with the Washington Commanders. He had a good season. That's just one season, man. He's going to have to do it over and over again because, hey, we've seen RG3 have a good season. We saw C.J. Stroud have a heck of a season, and he regressed some. So we know that the young man is playing some terrific football, but can't put him up there with them. But back to the top of the list. JALEN Hurst and Patrick Mahomes. Two Texas boys are getting it done. So if you like a quarterback who's going to pass for all them yards, well, I'm going to tell you right now, that doesn't impress me because they're passing the football 50, 60 times a game in an 18-game season. That's not impressive to me. What's impressive to me is if you can take the football and you can take your team on your back and you can get the job done. Let's be honest. JALEN Hurst, although he had that running game with Saquon Barkley, he led his team to the Super Bowl, man. In the playoffs, he wasn't passing for about 180 yards. He was running, getting the first down. And you know Patrick Mahomes, he does it every year. Hell, he beats all of them boys. And to be honest with you, unless you were not paying attention, on a team that was struggling, Joe Burrows was putting up he was balling out of control. He was about balling out of control. So as you tune into all of the shows, do not get caught up in the hype. Do not get caught up in the hype, man, because at the end of the day, it's about winning the Super Bowl as a quarterback. That's how your legacy is defined and will always be defined like that. Allen with D9J Sports, man. Football is definitely on his way back. And I just want to let you know, do not get up and caught up in all the hype. Do not get caught up in all the hype. If you in the NFC East, who you think is the best quarterback? And you probably need to say JALEN Hurst. If you're out there in that division with Kansas City, you already know it's Patrick Mahomes. The National Football League. This is Allen with D9J Sports. Those are my top picks. Get in the comments and let me know who you are rocking with. I'm definitely out. See you in the morning on the D9J Sports Morning Drive.